Yo, yo, yo. How are all of you doing today? Good to see you. Welcome to another day here on the channel. We have a very special thing this morning that I'm very excited to show you. Big thank you to our friends at Owlcat. Owlcat, for those that don't know, Owlcat Games is one of my favorite developers. These are the people behind Pathfinder Kingmaker, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and currently working on one of my most anticipated games, Rogue Trader in the Warhammer 40k universe. Now, Owlcat approached me a few days ago and they said, hey, we have a brand new dev diary on the factions in the game. This is not only a dev diary for brand new players that may be wanting to see what this universe is about, but it's also for people who are super into Warhammer 40k, so you can see just kind of how much respect they're paying to the lore and, and all that kind of stuff as well. So, without further ado, let's check this out together and see how it is. For the record, I have not watched this. We're going to be watching this for the first time together. I hope it doesn't bug.
The Warhammer 40,000 universe is populated by a host of warring factions and sub-factions. Today, we are going to tell you about the main actors of the Coronus Expanse. Some of them can be allies to the Rogue Trader, while others will become sworn enemies.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh,
the Imperium of Man is the largest civilization in the 41st millennium, consisting of millions of planets scattered across the galaxy. More than 10,000 years
God.
of internal and external strife have led to the
I knew it! 1 second. Barry! I am so sorry. We're going to restart this. For those that don't know, I have an ailing cat, 16 years old with a heart condition that is being kept in my room here. And unfortunately, what that means is that sometimes he likes to jump up on my stuff and mess around. So I'd like to welcome you for the first time today at our very first look, never before seen ever. Look at this trailer.
The
Thank you so
Warhammer
much
40,000 universe is populated by a host of warring factions and sub-factions. Today, we are going to tell you about the main actors of the Coronus Expanse. Some of them can be allies to the Rogue Trader, while others will become sworn enemies. The Imperium of Man is the largest civilization in the 41st millennium, consisting of millions of planets scattered across the galaxy. More than 10,000 years of internal and external strife have led to the Imperium becoming one of the worst tyrannical regimes in the history of mankind.
Fun!
To live in it is to struggle in the shadow of a brutal system steeped in propaganda and zealotry.
Dude, I love this narrator.
Symbols of martyrdom abound, inescapable for both daylight-starved workers and Astra Militarum soldiers on a suicidal charge.
Oh, man.
The promised bright future, long forgotten. Free thought, science, and progress, all abandoned. Any dissent is crushed, and any new idea is a potential font of heresy. In this grim, dark future, humanity cannot hope for an ultimate victory. There is only survival, and people will do anything for its sake. The Rogue Traders are no exception. The Asuryani are but a remnant of the once great Aldari Empire. Their kind used to be so sunken in debauchery and depravity that it led to its fall.
Oh my.
The Asuryani managed to escape the dark fate that had consumed their kind by hiding away on giant, planet-sized vessels, craft-world ships. Despite their human-like shape, the Asuryani's appearance betrays their Xenos nature. But what truly sets the Asuryani aside is their incredible psychic might that exceeds the potential of human psychers by orders of magnitude.
Oh, damn.
This turns their technology into something not far from sorcery. Devices of crystallized psychic energy, reality-tearing weapons, and uncanny armor. The relations between the Asuryani and the Rogue Traders are at best strained. Most often, the interactions between the two parties lead to a conflict. But in the Coronis Expanse, there are exceptions.
All I hear is heresy. That's it, just heresy, over and over.
Not all Eldari have chosen the path of self-isolation and psychic mastery. The Drukhari are the Asuryani's dark brethren, who became a living embodiment of sadism. Their weapons are created not to kill, but to inflict pain, in order to extract the energy of anguish and torment from the very soul of the victim.
Jesus.
This is why the Drukhari raiding party's aim is not to conquer and kill. What they want is chattel they can bring to their home, the dark city of Camorra, to torture, experiment on, then throw in the fighting pits for their twisted pleasure. These horrors are the main reasons why rogue traders should pray they do not get captured alive. If there is a fate worse than death, it is to become a plaything for one of the Drukhari's masters of flesh.
Ah, here we go.
Cunning plans of the Asuryani may cost the Imperium a war. Drukhari raids can plunge an entire subsector into darkness and horror. But these threats pale in comparison to that of chaos. The forces of chaos find their way into the souls of even the most loyal servants of the Emperor and transform them into slaves to darkness, pawns of the gods in the great game. Chaos corruption comes in 1,000 forms. Diseases capable of depopulating entire planets in mere weeks. Horrifying mutations distorting the carrier beyond recognition. Insanity induced by the endless pursuit of new skulls and the unrestrained indulgence of one's darkest desires. This is why the rogue trader should avoid any and all contact with chaos if
God,
they
look at all
value
those
their
enemies.
sanity. Otherwise, they risk setting foot on a dark and treacherous path to damnation. The Coronis Expanse is vast, barely explored, and full of surprises. And if you happen to be a fortunate holder of a warrant of trade, you are very likely to encounter them all.
Cool. Well, huge thank you to Owlcat. This is the very first time anyone has seen this dev diary on Factions. Of course, if you want more about Rogue Trader, you know where to find it. It's all over the place. There's the main website. It's got Steam. It's got Steam stuff, and there's a pre-alpha which we have played. If you want to check that out, it is on my YouTube. We did a full run of the pre-alpha, the alpha client. I'm not sure the exact terminology, but whatever is out, we did a pretty much full run of it. And I am completely sold on this game. It was a huge amount of fun. I really enjoyed my time there. And we will be doing a 100% run of this game as soon as it comes out, just like we have Kingmaker and Wrath the Righteous from Owlcat. Our last run of an Owlcat game was 200 hours. And I am, if we even get half of that in Rogue Trader, I will be ecstatic. So yeah, it's going to be good. Anyway, thanks again to Owlcat. That will be on our YouTube later, and also, I believe, on Owlcat's socials and everything as well. And yeah, thank you for that. That was awesome.